Salak, the phone rang on my messenger, Salaki. But Esau is trying to do the old switcheroo by putting the label of being red on Gad, okay? On the so-called North American Indian. He calls them the red man. They're not the red man, they're brown. Okay, he's the red man. The first came out red all over. We're going to get into that. Okay? Because he's trying to hide his identity through other races. Okay? By putting it over there, so the tension is taken off of him. But what are they known as? Rednecks. Okay? And that's not a coincidence. It's the Lord showing. Okay? Everything that happens, the Lord is controlling it. And if you look through the Spirit, you can see it. Okay? You can see that the Lord has identified him in this time. Okay? If you have eyes, he's easy to see. But if you're probably of the 2/3 of our people, the Lord has blinded you, for seeing him as he is. He looks to you to be a savior. Okay? They look to white Jesus as being a savior. And when you point out the fact that the Lord is a so-called Negro, our people have a very big issue with that. Okay? Very big. That's Satan. So I just want to get into the story of Esau and Jacob right quick. All right. Now we know Isaac and Rebekah. Isaac was the son of Abraham, who the Most High Yahweh promised, the covenants. He made the covenants with. Okay. The first and the second covenant. All right. Isaac was his son. Okay. And Rebekah was his wife. Jacob was his younger son. And Esau was his eldest son. And they were both twins in the womb. And this is how they looked when they came out. Okay. Esau was red all over like a hairy garment. Now imagine this baby being born at the point of birth, of coming out of the womb. Okay? That pale look that he has is not how he looked when he came out of the womb. His skin is translucent. Okay? So if he gets angry or gets too hot, he's going to turn red. Okay? And these are the signs that the Most High left to identify who Esau was, the evil seed. Okay? Jacob was the righteous seed. Esau was the wicked seed and is the wicked seed. Jacob is the righteous seed because Esau and Jacob are on the earth today. Okay? So this is how that scene looked at that very time back in the days. Okay? When the actual Esau and Jacob were on the earth. Okay? This is how they looked. All right? So anybody try to tell you that, leprosy is when you get spots all over you and you get bumps and all this, leprosy is when the Lord takes away your pigment. And Esau, he took away all his pigment. Okay? And made him a clean leper. Our people show leprosy on their dark skin in spots and patches, and they call it vitiligo. Okay? That's unclean leprosy, where it could spread. Okay? You can pass it on to someone else. It's contagious. Okay? So let's read some scriptures. Well, let's I don't know if I can see this thing. I'm just gonna leave this on the screen. My eyes are getting bad, so I can't hardly see this stuff no more. Let's see. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. They called his name Esau. The word Esau has been generally considered to imply, what's that? Made? Is that made? It says formed or perfected or perfect, robust, etc. But it appears to be a dialectical variation of the Arabic atha. We know in Hebrew atha is you, okay? To be covered with hair, whence atha, hairy, as he doubt the word Esau implies an allusion to the circumstance of his being covered with the red hair or down at his birth. Genesis 27. But we know that Esau means wasted away as he. Because when Isaac saw him, he saw that he had no pigment. And he said, what did he say? He said, Ashar. Okay? Esau. Now, oldest son of Isaac and Rebekah, and twin brother of Jacob, sold the birthright for food when he was hungry, and and the divine blessing went to Jacob, progenitor of the Arab peoples. He's not the progenitor of the Arab people. Okay, he went in and went into their wives, looked like some Arabs. Okay, but Ishmael is the progenitor of the Arab people. Okay, this is how Esau tries to hide himself. Okay, Ashar. Okay, and then now you got Eat Adawam. Okay, Adawam. I was at the beach on Venice. I'll tell a quick story. I was on the beach on Venice. I used to go out there and just sit out there and go to the little bar and have a couple of beers and just, be in the sun. And I had got a table outside, and two Edomites came up to me. I had my pad. I was drawing, and I had wrote a name. I had made up a name for myself, I just drew a picture and stuff, put a name on it. It was like, what does that say? I was like, I just made up a name for myself, And it was like, make up a name for us. So I looked at the sun and I started praying to the Lord. I was like, Lord, give me a name for them. And he told me Adawam. And I told them, I was like, your name is Adawam. And then they started jumping up and down. Yeah, we are the one. We are the one. We are the one, like that, And then when I was at camp, when I first joined the camp, not knowing that was Esau's name. And then one of the elder brothers speaking, brought it out that his name, Esau's name, was Adawam. And my heart started beating real fast, because it was like, man, the Lord gave me their name. Okay? I never forgot that. It was a sight to see. The way they jumped up, they was dancing, you know how Edom does. No rhythm, Jacob, Yaiquab, okay? Jacob, heel holder or supplanter, son of Isaac, grandson of Abraham, and father of the 12 patriarchs of the tribes of Israel. Okay? And those are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans today. Okay? And those of our people that are scattered into the nations, to the other nations, that very well may look like the other nations, but their heritage, like I said in the opening, their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? The patriarchs of the children of the Most High, the children of Israel. Okay? And this is what they're hiding. Okay? All these things that are happening is because